I'm going to show you some simple amplitude modulation patches using a fretless guitar and a small Eurorack system. I've recorded some loops and I'm going to process them. This is the clean signal. For amplitude modulation, I've patched the sine wave from the tip-top audio Z3000 to the CV input of the WMD multimode VCA. I suggest a linear curve for a smoother course. If we set the frequency of the mod oscillator in a sub-audio range and we increase the amount of the modulation, we have what we generally call tremolo. But if we increase the frequency at audio rate, our ears can't perceive any more cycles of modulation, and what we obtain is a timbre variation. AM adds to the carrier frequency two or more sidebands, depending on how much the waveforms are complex. In other words, harmonics and subharmonics. The spectrum of the modulated sound is the result of interaction between the carrier frequency, the notes that we play, and modulator frequency, in this case 880 Hz, as showed on the display of Z3000. In fact, you can hear that every note has a different timbre. This is because the mod frequency is fixed. If we connect a CV random generator to the pitch 1 volt per octave input of the oscillator, we can hear that the timbre changes even if I play a single note. Shaping the modulation waveform, we can add harmonics and complicate the timbre. The Z3000 has a wave shaper input. We can connect an offset or an LFO in order to obtain static or dynamic variations. If the timbre is too harsh, we can connect a low-pass filter after the VCA. In this case, I'm using a multimode gate filter from Make Noise that has a 12 dB slope. Connecting a smooth random CV generator to the 1 volt per octave input of the oscillator in order to move across the fine line between sub-audio and audio rate, we can create really interesting and complex sounds. I'll add delay and reverb from Mutable Instruments clouds. With a little bit of maths, the results of AEM are really predictable, and you can hear that the timbre is musical and far from common guitar sounds. With this technique, I composed a track included on my latest album Cerchi Nell'Acqua called Lacerazioni. Here's a little extract.